done. Now I can go home for the day. How's it going, everyone? SirJames coming at you guys with another video. Was taking some notes on my new favorite Star Wars notebook. Honestly, I had no idea how to start this segment. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you guys, because this company here was nice enough to reach out to me, especially during a slow month for me personally, and hopefully I'm pronouncing the company's name correctly. I'm probably not going to, but I'm going to try to do my best. I have issues with pronunciations. Erin Condren, hopefully I am as close to that as possible, reached out to me about a couple weeks ago and said, hey, we're going to be releasing a new Star Wars lineup of products onto your website, and we would like to send you a care package with a handful of some of our items, and we want to know if you would like to check them out, review it, and showcase to your audience. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? You know, something different, and I rarely ever get companies to reach out to me, so I think this is a kind of a nice, cool opportunity to share with you guys. But yeah, you know, it's been a long time since I've been in school. I graduated back in 2008, but I know my baby brother is currently going to be going into high school. A few people that I know are currently in school or going to college and things like that. And I'm pretty sure a handful of you are in school or possibly going to college as well, or whatever the case may be for you. But it doesn't have to be all about school. It can be outside of school too. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase a handful of the products that they're going to be, that they actually sent me that might be to your guys' likings. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first three items, because they're basically all related to the same category. The only difference is just the outer portions of the cover. So what we have here is that we have three notebooks here, the classic lined notebooks, which are made with a vegan leather material on the outside. And these three designs are pretty neat. We're going to start with my favorite one here, which is a Yoda themed one, which is the do or do not, there is no try. And I really like how this one looks. It's just a nice, simple color and stands out. And when you open it up, you are going to be greeted with Yoda on Dagobah, which is pretty neat. And of course, this is going to be your heavy-duty lined paper on the inside. You pretty much guys know what paper looks like. Now, don't worry, even though this is a spiral notebook, it does have that nice seam line on the side. All you have to do is fold the paper, and you can easily tear the paper out without getting those extra bits and pieces that you would normally get with spiral notebooks, especially for some of the old cheap papers that doesn't have that. So that is the Yoda themed one here. We also have a black one featuring Darth Vader. Boom, there is Darth Vader. He's a little bit hard to see, kind of blends in pretty well. You kind of have the light hit him. You pretty much see a little bit more than half of his face mask. And then, of course, when you open this up, you are going to be greeted with the plans to the Death Star. Looks very neat. And the same image can be found also on the backhand side. Next up, we also have one for the ladies. For anyone that is a fan of Princess Leia. Over here on the side, we have the Rebels logo and this nice glimmery, kind of like almost a holographic feel to it. Kind of reminds me of the Pokemon days, you know, ooh, holographic. Open it up, you're going to be presented with some stars on the inside, and of course on the back also some more stars. But like I said, just a nice simple notebook, something that will be great for anyone that needs to take notes in school, notes in general for whatever projects you're working on, or in my case, or not really my case, but I think the best case here, especially with the high quality material here, I think this would make for a great journal for some people too. Or just write, you know, recipes too, something to have in the kitchen, you know, maybe some new ingredients for your food. So there's always good uses for notebooks. For me, not so much, but for you guys, probably something out there for you. The next one here, this one's definitely my favorite one out of these books here. This one actually happens to be a focused planner. We actually have this nice blue color here, but actually does have an imprint of the Millennium Falcon here on the corner, which is very cool. And you open it up, you're going to be presented with an outline of the Millennium Falcon as well. Very neat. And again, since this is a focus planner, what's neat is that there is no particular dates on here. This can be for whatever date, whatever month, whatever year you want it to be. So whether it's something you use now or years to come, you're definitely going to have plenty of options. Pretty much the layout is quite simple here. You have the week of, you have sections here for Monday all the way through Sunday, and you also have sections for any additional notes that you need to make along the way as well. So there's easily plenty of space here for notepads. So in this case, I'm definitely going to have a lot of use for this because there's a lot of things that I keep track of besides things at work. Stuff like video game releases, movie releases, upcoming features, or Disney trips and things like that. So I'm definitely going to have a lot of use for this, which is going to be very, very good for me and something that might be good for a lot of you guys too. And there's also some sections in the book here where you actually kind of get a calendar layout, so you can go ahead and kind of fill in the blanks for whatever works for you. So very neat. Moving on over, we also have this heavy box here filled with more additional goodies. Let's go ahead and move some of these stuffs here. Fortunately, I don't have my little table, so I'm kind of working with what I have at the moment. Next up, we have a Star Wars pencil case here that has a variety of characters. And when you open this up, you're going to be presented with a lot of things here, such as some slots to go ahead and put your pen and or pencils there, and some more space here. So there's definitely a lot of room here to put a lot of things. Nice, soft bound, comfortable. So, you know, just a simple pencil case. I mean, you can't really screw up a pencil case, right? Next up, we also have two thinner, soft bound focused notebooks. The first one here is presented with a variety of different Star Wars characters on here. So we have things like the Death Star, Leia, R2, Chewbacca, Stormtrooper helmet, Darth Vader. Did I miss anyone? No, it looks like we got them all, and also C-3PO. And then we have this one here. I really like this one because it's basically one of the classic scenes on a Tatooine here. We're going to go ahead and remove this out of the plastic. So again, it's definitely a soft bound for sure. We got the twin suns located there. And this is just a thinner notebook. What's neat is that on the inside we get C-3PO and R2-D2 on Tatooine. Oops, and we are losing a little pad here. Then of course on the inside you are going to get your lined paper. What's pretty neat too is that you also have the string here, so this is a nice easy way to keep track of where you are. Again, this could also make for a good use of writing ingredients, extra notes, or also your own journal too. I feel like you could pretty much use anything for a journal, whatever size works for you, but this is definitely one of my other personal favorites. Going over some little smaller items here. So we have a mix of two things here. One is a weekly planner and the other one is a daily planner. I believe this one here, it doesn't quite say it on here. I believe this one's the daily planner right here. If we get a little bit of a closer look on the side there, we have some X-Wings along with TIE fighters there. We have sections here, so you can go ahead and put some additional notes. And there's also little time slots here, so if you're kind of running a schedule and you have to be at certain places at certain times or pick up people, then you can go ahead and keep track of that information right there. And then of course you also have your weekly planner here, which has also got some little Star Wars themes on here with characters like Darth Vader. We have the TIE Fighter, Death Star, we have the Rebellion logo, X-Wings, and R2-D2, and then on the back side, nice little colorization version of it. I think this would make for a pretty neat wallpaper in my opinion. They also sent me a thing, I don't believe these are Star Wars themes, I think these are just pins in general that you can buy, but these are ballpoint pens that come in a set of 6. I have used one already, and they definitely feel nice in the hand for sure. We also have a set of Star Wars sticky notes here, which comes in this really nice little container here. And when we start to open up, we also have some really cool additional themes, such as the Millennium Falcon. We have the Tatooine scene along with, or in this case, Jabba's Palace, I should say, on Tatooine. But we also have the TIE Fighter. Some thinner ones here with a variety of the characters as before. And these sections here with some lightsabers. Like I said, these are all sticky note pads, so you can go ahead and use them, stick them to whatever the case may be for you. Next up, we also have this thicker book here. And this one is actually going to be one that I'm going to be donating to someone I know who's in college. And this is actually an academic planner. Now, what's really cool about these notebooks here is that they actually have these interchangeable covers. So for example, on this one, we have one with a variety of different characters, but right in my arm here, we also have some interchangeable covers. For example, one of my personal favorites here would be, of course, the Mandalorian with the child. We also have a set of Stormtroopers, or simply the child. So whatever works for you. There's a lot of different designs on there for sure. Whether more will be made available, that remains to be seen. So this academic planner here has sections for your schedules, the different months from August all the way to July of next year. I'm just double checking the year on these so I have it correct. So yeah, this is from 2021 all the way to 2022. So it's going to be a really good planner. Try to showcase as best as I can. So again, your schedules, your dates, all the way to next year. So this is definitely going to hold you over. And there's a lot of spacing here to easily keep track of notes, goals, and all kinds of things that you want. There's even a really nice section which is make yourself and your care a priority. So there's even some nice little quotes here to help provide that little bit of inspirational. What's also neat about the covers too is the covers are not only for the front section, but you can also get it to change the back section. And as you can see, this one has the same design on the front and or back. And last but not least is in this extra fancy packaging here. Another cover that I like, but this is a much thicker booklet here. This one is actually going to be a life planner and hourly layout. Can't believe I mispronounced that. So again, we have this much thicker booklet here, which also includes a little ruler here. I remember a lot of these notebooks when I was in school would always come with these little rulers. I've always liked collecting these. I don't know why. I think just because a lot of the times they were little freebies. But here we have another nice cover here, which is, you know, may the force be with you. And then we have the hyperspace effect going on in the background here. But again, that's also an interchangeable cover, so you can go ahead and change that out. Again, there is the inside detailing exactly what this is, but there's a lot of things in here. So for example, this does actually have marked by the year of 2021 through 2022, and it goes all the way to December of 2022, so all the way to the end of next year. So you basically have your calendar section on the inside. So you can go ahead and mark anything down, and of course any additional notes. You also have your scheduling too, from your time frame from Monday all the way through Sunday. So again, there's a nice little timesheet there, so you can write any important notes that you need to keep track of. So if you're someone that really goes by the book, then this is definitely something that's going to be to your personal liking here, all the way to the very end, where you also get, flip this over here, there's also some additional things on the back here, things like stickers, planners, guides. You also have a plan for tomorrow, celebrate today. So you got kind of like a little celebration book, little mini planner here. So this thing comes extra packed with all sorts of different things in here that you can help fill this out and to make it more personal for you. But yeah, like I said, they sent me this product free of charge, and I just wanted for me to share it with you guys. And there goes my light. Perfect timing too, as it's really getting hot in here. And yeah, I think this is a really cool lineup. So if you are a big Star Wars fan and maybe something here might fit your personal needs into your life, whether it's something for school, personal needs, or maybe something to have at work, I think there's something going to be here for everyone. Now, they were nice enough to send me a discount code for you guys. I'll put that on screen and in the video description down below, which will allow you to save $10 on a minimum purchase, I believe, of $30 if I remember correctly. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about these products down below. As for me, obviously having so many extras here, I'm actually going to be donating some items to my baby brother and donating some of these items to a friend that I know who's also in school, and then figure out what to do with the rest. Maybe some of the remainder items will be probably put towards a giveaway once we reach 100,000 subscribers. But until then, I'll see you guys next time, and always remember, may the Force be with you.